Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Blue Jay Acres. Happy Scratchmas Day 2. So today, you guys, it's already 6:30 in the evening. I have been gone all day long. I'm just now getting home. So it's time to throw dinner together. Now Kate, while I was gone, she made the cookie dough for you guys for tonight. And she filmed it for you. And she made sugar cookies. We just have to get them in the oven. Now I was going to tell you, as far as cookie dough, this time of year especially, that is a great dessert to make for the family because I could just bake up a few and then have cookie dough, throw the rest in the freezer. And we've already got chocolate chip cookie dough we did last week and oatmeal cookies. So I've got some cookie dough already in the freezer. And then I just keep doing that over, like, especially this first week, 2 weeks of Christmas or December. Because never fails, last minute somebody wants you to bring cookies to a cookie exchange, or kids need cookies, or husband needs cookies, somebody needs cookies. And so that way there's all kinds of variety of cookie dough ready to go in the freezer that I can just pop out, thaw, cut, and go. So that's one of the reasons we like to do a lot of cookie dough in the beginning of the month. So that being said, she taped that for you guys because I was going to film that for you today, but I have not made it home yet. And we are going to jump into dinner. We're going to make a delicious, warm, cozy dinner and some delicious salad to go with it. I was going to make bread with you guys today. Did not have time to do that. I seriously have been gone since I think we left about 10 o'clock this morning. So I did not have a chance to do that. So this is a stew without bread, but it is a shrimp stew. So I'm excited to make this with you guys. Let's go on and get started on that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up a stalk of celery, 4 green onions, and 4 cloves of garlic. We are making a shrimp and corn chowder kind of soup. And honestly, I'm going to leave a little bit more of that white. So today, Ash had, this evening she has this big dinner with our OTC, military dinner. And so she wanted her sisters to go with her to it. So I had to take them shopping all day today to get a dress and shoes and jewelry and all the stuff, you know, girls have to do. And it is so hard to find stuff. Mostly for Brooke, because Brooke likes everything to be very modest, no V-necks, and it's very hard to find dresses like that. And this is a formal type occasion that they're going to. It doesn't end until 11 o'clock at night, and that is just too late for me, or we would have went, but she's only allowed a couple tickets per person. So her sisters are going, and Ronnie's just going to spend the night on the campus with the girls, which she was excited about. She loves when she stays up there with them. And Brooke has like a private room, so she has an extra bed, and it just works out really nice. So that's it. That was my day. And people were out shopping like crazy today. Maybe because it was a pretty day here. It's like 50 degrees. It wasn't even that bad. So you're just going to chop up your celery and your green onions and your garlic. That's the start. So have you guys started your shopping yet? I like to have it all done if I possibly can by December the 1st kind of person. I don't want to worry about it. I want to make sure I give plenty of time for things to get delivered. I like it to just all be done. And I'll tell you something else. We have started shopping a lot on Shein for clothes, and Temu, I think is how you say it. We have shopped so much on that stuff, on those websites, that I guess I forgot how expensive clothes are. So shopping today, it was insane to buy these outfits for the girls, these fancy outfits. Even though we went to Dillard's, which is like that's where we got Ronnie's. Brooke, we got hers from Kohl's. And they did have it on sale, but it was still crazy expensive. And Dillard's, we were able to get Ronnie's, wasn't that bad. But Brooke, you gotta pay for those honest, you know, modest dresses. I guess because they're just not popular. And then on top of that, you gotta get the leggings and all the stuff, and it's just crazy. Crazy expensive. And then I went to the grocery, which I haven't been going to much either. And it is insane, the prices. I know you guys already know this, but I just can't get over some of it. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna heat this over medium heat. And I'm gonna melt about 4 tablespoons of butter in here and let that get all melted. But you guys, I just was not aware of how crazy the grocery has gotten. I spent $12 on a whole chicken. That to me was just like, just crazy expensive. So let me know where you are, if prices are just getting out of hand like that too. Either I haven't paid attention or I just really haven't been doing a lot of shopping, grocery shopping. I still get my flash food boxes, which are $5 a box. In fact, I got 4 today, and they're a lifesaver for me. But otherwise, we've been trying to use up stuff here that we already have. And Kim, I believe, asked if we were gonna do like a pantry challenge, freezer pantry challenge. We're actually doing that this month instead of January. Just so you know, so I'm not doing a lot of shopping and buying stuff this month because we have got to get our freezer gone through because it's gonna get full of beef. We have a whole beef coming right before Christmas. So we've got to get our freezer emptied out for that. So as far as January goes, I won't do that probably because I'm probably gonna have to can some before January comes. Probably over the next couple weeks, and maybe I'll share some of that with you guys. We'll see what happens. I'll probably be doing spaghetti sauce, and I have like 8 bags of cranberries, so I need to make up some more cranberry juice. We've almost gone through everything that I made last year, which cranberry juice is so good and is so easy to can, so I'll probably share that one with you guys. But yeah, that's my plans for, I don't know what I'm gonna do really for January, but as far as going through stuff and why I haven't really been going to the store a lot, that's why. And I know I'm just kind of jabbery tonight. I'm just ready to go get in the tub and relax for the night. I'm sure you guys know what that's like. Let's get this dinner finished up. This butter is getting all nice and melty over here. So now I'm going to add my celery. I'm going to add the whites mostly of the green onions here. You just get that cooked down a little bit, sauteed. I think this is already starting to smell good. To that, I'm going to add my garlic and the rest of my onions. pepper. Some salt. Next, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of flour. I'm just going to let that cook for a minute to get that raw flour out of there. In this cup, I have 2 cups of whole milk and 1 cup of heavy cream. So we're going to add that in just a minute. And then I also have a bag of just frozen corn. I'm going to add all this creamy milk mixture. I'm going to add a bag of frozen corn. You could do cream corn, you could do canned corn, whatever you have. You just add in here. This should come together really fast. And we're just going to let this come to a soft boil and simmer for about 5 minutes. Okay, so as far as making this cheaper, I don't have a whole lot of advice for you other than, to me, a bag of frozen corn I think is even cheaper than buying a can or 2 of corn. But if you have that already on hand, then that's cheaper. You could do oil if you have that. If you don't have butter, you can make some little substitutions like that. As far as the heavy cream and the milk, maybe you could do just milk. I haven't tried that, so I don't know. I think the cream would make it heavier, but you could definitely substitute it for like a coconut cream or coconut milk. That would be really thick and hearty. I would definitely say you could do that. Or maybe even just use regular milk, but then add a little bit more flour to thicken it up some. You could possibly do like a half chicken broth, half milk, so it still stays creamy, or coconut milk and chicken broth. Maybe cut it down that way, a little bit of water and chicken bouillon. I haven't tried it. These are just things that maybe I would try. I am big on using what we have already in the kitchen. So unless it's a specific ingredient like shrimp for a shrimp soup, then I try to use just what we have for the most part. If I'm making a kale salad and I don't have kale, then I'm gonna go get kale for a kale salad. But if it calls for, you know, a Granny Smith apple and I have a different kind of apple, then that's what I'm gonna use. So I just try to use what I have if I'm able to do that, if that makes sense. Some ingredients you just can't swap out. So I guess there are a few ways to make this less expensive. Also, you don't need a whole lot of shrimp in it. Again, it stretches shrimp out. I'm only making this for 3 people. It's just me, Kate, and Charles, because everybody else is going to this fancy dinner tonight. So it's a good night to use something a little bit more expensive like shrimp, in my opinion. Plus the others don't really like it, so it's a win-win. All right, let's get back to the soup. All right, this is starting to do just a little bit of a boil. And just stir it a little bit. I think potatoes would be good in this too. You could probably add that. But just keep it very simple tonight. So I'm stirring this up. This is gonna just cook now for a couple minutes. While that's happening, I'm gonna go on and start my oven at 350 And we're gonna put these cookies in the oven real quick. Alright, so here are the cookies. I'm gonna just pop these in the oven. Looks like she rolled them in sugar and everything. They're ready to go. That's perfect. Stir this so it doesn't scald. Turn the heat down a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna add my shrimp to this. Oh, that's getting so thick. Turn it down even lower. I've got the shrimp and 2 teaspoons of Old Bay. You guys, I love this stuff. Not as much as smoked paprika, especially when it comes to fish. I love it. Alright, now we're just going to let this simmer until the shrimp is cooked. It should not take long at all. Alright, so while that's going and finishing up, I'm going to make the nuts real quick. Just turning this down low. I'm going to make the nuts to go with our salad. This is supposed to be used with pecans. However, I just have this raw cashews, walnut, and macadamia nut mix. I've needed to use up. I have like 2 bags of these. So I'm going to just throw those in here. I'm going to toss them with a little bit of maple syrup, pure maple syrup. And a little bit of this sea salt. Then I'm just gonna stir this up and let this get nice and toasty. And we'll be topping our salad with this right here. Now with nuts, if you haven't done this before, you just want to make sure that you stir them good. Pay attention to them. You don't want to leave them too long or they burn really, really fast. So we're just going to get those going with 7 o'clock. Not bad. I got home at 6:30. We're doing good. We're doing good. 30 minutes so far. So this will be up late tonight though because I still have to edit after I film this for you guys and get it up. But that's just how life goes sometimes. You can see this is starting to, I had to crank the heat up a little bit. You could also add a little butter to this if you wanted. I'm just kind of letting it just be that. Now very quickly this will happen. You'll see it really thicken up and the syrup's almost cooked through. It'll get like really sticky, sticking together. That's when we want to remove it from the heat. Alright, that's it. It's starting to smell a little bit like it could burn. So now, that's what it should look like, and you can see in the bottom, so I'll just kind of dry it up. I'm just going to set these back here to cool off for a second. And then our soup, that's looking beautiful. You see the shrimp is cooked through. It's nice and pink. You just want to taste your soup and make sure you don't need anything else added to it. So I'm just going to take a little taste. That tastes so good. And that is perfect. Warm toasty bread would be great with this. Some crunchy warm bread, which is what the plan was to make today. Like I said, ran out of time. So Charles will fill his with crackers, I'm sure. but I'll eat it just like this. Very good. All right, let's finish up this salad. Now moving into the salad, I have this very sad little cabbage. But when you pull the leaves back, it still has good to it. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of that. I don't need a lot. Just a little bit. You can see it looks good as new. I'm just gonna thinly cut this cabbage. I like the cabbage to be cut smaller, so you can cut it though however you like. And don't worry, these leaves will be given to the animals and they'll be very happy. Alright, I'm gonna put this cabbage in the bowl. And I bought some curly kale today. I'm gonna get some of that out. I gotta rinse it real quick. I'm missing my garden. I was eating so much kale from the garden, and this is the kind I was growing. So good. Okay, I need to rinse this up real quick. So now I'm just gonna cut the kale up. I'll see if Charles will try this for you guys. Might be the only way I can get him to try it. If not, it's more for me. I think Kate might eat it. So let me put that in my bowl. I'm just going to kind of massage the kale a little bit. I don't have anything on it. Just break it down a little bit. Mix it up with this cabbage. All right. Then I also want to add a little bit of red onion. So something I saw today is when we were at the mall. Our mall has this little glow-in-the-dark, like putt-putt course. I think Luke would absolutely love it, and so would Theo. I think I'm gonna have to do that with the boys and take them up to see Santa and go to the putt-putt course. The little glow-in-the-dark one. Okay, I'm gonna just sprinkle in the red onion. Then I have a pomegranate that I need to use up. Still good. Yay. Alright, so next I'm going to just add some pomegranate in here as well. Kate and Theo will probably finish this pomegranate off tonight. And then this salad calls for blue cheese. There is no way Charles is ever going to eat that. I don't think Kate would either. I like blue cheese, but I know a lot of people don't. So I'm going to do a little feta instead. All right, so there's the pomegranate. Just took off a little bit of the feta. I'm gonna crumble just a little bit of that on top here. That's probably enough. Then I got our very sticky nuts to sprinkle on top as well. They're still a little bit hot. Again, it calls for pecans to make this salad, but I'm doing the mixed nuts. Next is the salad dressing real quick. I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons of olive oil. This is a little 2 tablespoon coffee measure thing. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. It calls for 2 tablespoons of orange juice. I'm just gonna squeeze the juice of half of an orange. And we're gonna add a little bit of orange zest. Okay. About a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Tablespoon of maple syrup. A little salt, a little pepper. I'm just gonna mix this all up. Okay, and then just pour this over our dressing. Our salad. Pour the dressing over our salad. There it is. And this is our salad. So let's get this served up. Okay, so here is the soup and the salad. Alright guys, and here are the cookies. I did not forget about them, but I did leave them in a hair bit too long because I was busy doing other stuff and rushing. It is 7:22. Did dinner in about an hour. Still seems like I need something a little faster. But these I'm sure are going to taste great, and we'll taste test this for you. I'm going to do a taste test with Charles since this is more of a my kind of meal than a his kind of meal. So let me get him and we'll do a quick taste test for you guys. Alright, soup or salad first?
Let's do, well, hang on. Salad. That needs a second to cool.
Alright, so we'll start with the salad. Make sure you get a little bit of everything.
Just at a glance, it looks like there's kale in here.
Nope, no kale.
Fibber, I was sitting in the other room. I heard everything you recorded. I mean, it's alright, so I guess for me that's saying something.
I think it's very good.
I think the difference between this and a normal salad is the kale, I guess, is a little bit tougher.
Yeah. I got the nuts a little bit salty. So you might not even want to add salt to the nuts and just keep it sweet because there's some salt in the dressing.
It was definitely sweet.
But it's got the sweet kick too. I love the pomegranate with it.
I feel like a cow. Eating my greens.
Very good. I love the salad.
Now, if you like kale, you're gonna love that salad.
I am very good. Alright. Get your shrimp. Got it all? It's hot, it's smoking.
It's not as hot as it looked. That's really good. That's I just came in from feeding the animals in the wintertime, and I'm cold and I'm nasty.
Super cozy. Tasty Old Bay. Love Old Bay shrimp. Potatoes would be good in this.
Yeah.
If you have potatoes, it'd be more filling. If you have bread, it'd be more filling. But I think it's really good just the way it is, too.
I'm not a soups kind of person, but I like this.
Wait.
This is good.
We'll do the cookies and then we can go eat
Oh, sorry. That's good.
It's very good. And he has not a soup, but you can have crackers if you want crackers. But it's really nice and thick and hearty.
I would not put crackers in it.
All right. Sadly, I did cook these a hair bit too long, but you guys, she did a great job. They're puffy. They're beautiful.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. Only it didn't crumble. That's great.
Tastes great. I just cooked them a hair bit long.
They're still
and I don't
soft.
want to do new ones because I wanted the dough to go into the freezer. Very good. I love the sugar all on the outside. Very good. I love all of it.
Well, that one was hot.
That's what you get for stealing my cookie. I love all of it. I recommend it all. Salad, I think, is wonderful if you're a salad person. I miss kale. I just wanted some kale tonight.
You could say that little stunt came back to burn me.
Yes, it did. And this soup, if you like shrimp, you would love this soup. Very good. It's more of a chowder than a soup. Very good. Very warm. Perfect winter or fall soup.
I would say I don't normally do soup, but I like that.
That's very good. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Scratchmas Day 3. And don't forget to give a big thumbs up. And have a great day or night, wherever you are. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.